champion. URL TV.tv has just dropped a battle that's been in the vault for a while. They're releasing them. They said something about mayhem. I guess it's coming. That's where the battles start continuously dropping like they did in March. But the battle that they drop, O-Red versus Brizz Rawsteen. We got a special guest right now. You want to introduce yourself to people?
Hey, it's the Hurricane Dude.
Okay. All right. Tech. How you feel about the battle initially?
Thought it was a great battle.
Okay.
Happened on Volume 1.
Yeah.
Opened up Volume season.
Yeah.
Everybody on that card made mostly everybody. They were one of the battles that did their job that day, that started this sequence of volumes now. And I think they're going to do a third one. That's probably 4, 5, 6. Before you know, we'll be at 50. But this is really one of the better battles of the night. I really enjoyed the battle.
To me, this was a really good battle. They had the energy, passion, back and forth. And I'm going to say this, I'm going to repeat myself. Whoever you felt won, that's fine. But I felt like the fact that O-Red got another battle under his belt of this magnitude, going into that event, I had Tay-Rock, to me, was champion of the year. My personal vote. But then after this battle happened, I'm like, let me go back in the lab. I'm like, oh, okay, O-Red is slightly, might be above Tay-Rock in terms of my pick when it comes to that night. But great battle. Yeah. I'm loving it. Almost every round was, stellar.
Action-packed.
Action-packed.
I watched it thoroughly.
Yeah.
Beginning to end. Brizz is a great performer.
Okay. Yeah.
Brizz is a great performer.
That's a fact.
O-Red is a great writer.
Oh, is there a difference here? What we talking about? Are we getting into this today? Huh?
I think you could do both.
Okay.
It's better if you do both.
Mm-hmm.
But some people tend to be stronger in one section, weaker in the other. So
are you saying that Brizz weaker in the writing department?
Yes.
I'm trying to extract what you're trying to say from me here.
Yes, Brizz is weaker in the writing department in comparison to O-Red. Yes.
Okay. So O-Red has a better pen in the sense you're saying. Tech, how you feel about that?
I understand what Hurricane Dude is saying. Of course, O-Red is definitely the better writer, but Brizz Rawsteen is a strong performer. Exactly. He also does bring punchlines also added in. So, but one thing O-Red does embody is the full, and he can perform as well too, as we've seen many a time. So that's why this battle was so good. You got two great battle rappers out there trying to, fighting.
Y'all want to get into the first round?
We jump into
let's do it. Here's where the debate comes.
Brizz comes in and he starts off the round 1. He had a mic scheme that was cool.
Mic issues.
I've heard that a few times, but I like the way he did it. The mic issues.
Shoot to the mic issues.
And, and then he did the Jordan. I like that. He had a ironic. He cut the locks off, but when a bullet kiss, you gonna rap with a ghost. I love that whole lock scheme. Ironic. Oh please, OBC. I don't want to hear the word ironic in battle rap ever again. Battle and I'm not. And Brizz used this. This battle happened last year. Yeah. So I'm not holding any points against him. But the word ironic, everybody uses that. It's like ironic. Here comes the punch.
Right.
It's like it's so lame.
But it's like too in a sense. Like.
It is like, but like will never ever be. You can't never.
It's a crutch.
It is, but
like is a crutch.
You can never take the word like out because
that's true. That's true.
That's what hip hop was born on. So I don't know. But he had a black on bars like African soap.
Fire.
I thought that was dope.
Fire.
He had a red scheme that was really good. Where he schemed.
Cold red. Ugly face will be gold red.
Yeah. Nose red from Florida State, sending shots out the semi-nose red. Look how many times stop the clock. Look how many times I flip nose red. You're getting a lot of nose red. Red helpless.
Yeah.
Brizz got bars.
Yes.
We got to stop saying he don't in a sense. You know what I mean? He's definitely spit at the nose red. Oh my goodness.
The watch your mouth over offensive lines. You see the Hawk Redskin line. Oh man, I love that line. I know that was a trailer, but
was that into the red nose? I mean, the red zone.
Yeah, led right into the red zone. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. To me, this was a really good round
Yeah.
for Brizz. He showed that he had penmanship.
Yeah.
He showed that he could perform. Really dope round.
He performs really good. Like, I like looking at him. He's very animated.
Brizz.
Hey, Brizz.
I'll put her Twitter up.
Hello.
You can slide in the DM. I'm just saying.
She said she like how you look.
I like looking at him.
I like looking at Brizz. He's very animated because whatever he's saying, he tries to match it with his face, how he's saying it to get the point across.
That is true.
So I love that about him.
Yeah. The last line he said, "Ain't no light-skinned chicks when I'm bagging red bones."
Oh, that was fun.
Yeah. Was that a setup? Was that a setup? Because, like, the chicks were standing right there, you know what I mean, right next to Red. Did you plant those, Brizz? Huh? You slickery slick. And he had something about the time issues, which I'm going to play the old clip of our last video when we did it in December.
You say this in your blog. Y'all say this shit in your blog, nigga. Are you done? Put this time shit in your blogs, nigga. Go ahead, rap.
Everyone's coming at the time guy. His name is Will Millions. Shout out to Will Millions. Brizz, in fact, called for that time.
Okay.
Whether he likes to admit it or not, him and Brizz came up to me, and that's what it was. They didn't want O-Red to spit how long he did versus Av. It was like a 6-minute round, so that's on Brizz. The time being called, it's on Brizz. But again, thank you, Brizz. Thank you, O-Red.
This shit game. I ain't asked for it. Nah, it's cool because the momentum going now. So go ahead.
For 9 minutes.
But the time issues, apparently, Brizz asked for that. He asked for Red to be, because he seen what Red and Ab did, and he didn't want that for himself. So he's like, no, we got to stop at 3 something or 3:30. And the Will Millions, the time guy, can verify this. So it's kind of weird watching him when you ask for this pain.
Yeah, I don't know.
O-Red let him get his round off, but by then the momentum was gone.
Yeah.
And that when the way Brizz ended the first round,
Yeah.
and they time, and then O-Red was like, no, let him rap, which was good sportsmanship. I hate these, like, he's not really going abundantly long. It's just like he's rapping, he's getting into his momentum. He's starting to pick up steam, and then it's like time.
Yeah, he might have lost a second or two along the way in the performance. So
Yeah. But I mean,
Still a great round.
You gotta agree to certain things before the battle happens. Everyone's contractual agreement and what they want is different. It goes from battle to battle. So you'll see Chess versus Av. I think Chess and Av are not bickering who has more time as opposed to O-Red and Av. They're trying to figure out the time situation.
Right.
So fix it early and let it be known. Like, record yourself talking to Smack or Beasley, whoever, and say, this is my time. I want 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Let it blatantly obvious to people. We can't hide around that. But fire first round from Brizz.
Definitely. O-Red comes out picking up, following up with Brizz momentum. He had he called Brit. Salute to you, brother. He called Brizz the Tech 9 prototype.
Oh man, at least we'll get into that.
I like that line.
At least we'll get into that.
He said, "I put a bullet through your Caesar. I love that Cobra life. I like that." He said he had a Cheryl Crackheads with the baby in the street. I like that. He had the Chef Trez, the rebuttal. Man.
To stretch him with the pound. He pussy. Gun button. Set the nigga down. Chef Trez. Rebuttal be better than the round.
Man.
The rebuttal be better than the round.
He had a seafood scheme that was very dope. He had a 9 and a 10.
Board for shooting tops. That mean the 9 and the 10 going half on the same box. Smack.
Good round from Red, but I felt like Brizz was just a little bit more, he appealed to me more in this round.
It's the energy difference. You know what I mean? It's the in your face grittiness. Like when Red say something, which is standard, most battle rappers do. It's when Brizz say something, I'm in your face and that's how I feel. You're done, you're finished. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it might appeal to you more. And he kind of, in a sense, was almost on par with Red in terms of bars.
Yes, he was.
So when you're that close to him in bars, and then you have performance way up here over him, you're more entitled to get that round.
Yep.
I agree.
Gave him the round pretty
Brizz came the first round as the total package.
Yes, he did.
So I gave it. So we all agree that Brizz in first.
Yeah,
Yes.
Brizz gets round 1.
And I feel like the round's still close too.
Very. It will be debated.
You can kind.
Yeah. It's a close battle.
Yeah.
Brizz in the second.
Brizz in the second. He had a This Me and Smack's decision. We ain't have to pick him. That was crazy.
I like that. I like that.
Because the way he said, "This Me and Smack's decision.
Yeah.
We ain't have to pick him." You know how he do his thing.
Yeah.
I said, "Oh man." He had a Meek Mill go back to prison line. Well, he's home now. He's
but hey, that's not his fault though,
No, it's
because
not.
the battle drop. You can't drop the battle after Meek Mill comes home. You think you're slack? Come on, you all around. Come on.
He had a red head twisted Pippi Longstocking line.
Fire.
Then he started picking back up with the red flips, the nickel or the quarter. Won't cost me one red cent. That was fire. Who red cent? He went all into it. I really like that. He had an Israelite line that I thought was dope.
You a Moor or a Muslim? Well, I got a Jewish shooter with a beam. That's an Israelite.
Then he said, hit your being from the back till she bow-legged.
I hit your baby mother from the back till she bow-legged. Brizz to the rescue, oh yeah.
Brizz to the rescue, oh yeah. You know, oh yeah. I like that. Good round from Brizz.
How y'all feel about this line? I'm putting red square in a pack like a starburst.
Oh, that's old. It's cheesy.
It's
It's a cheesy line.
That's cute.
Just checking it. Just checking the temperature.
But you know what's so good about Brizz Rawsteen? He can take a cheesy line like that and make it sound great.
The performance.
Because it sound great. I was like,
but it's not the I feel like he does that with lines like the hash brown bar. You know what I mean? When you took a simple line, but like that was extremely fire as opposed to this one, Starburst.
Exactly.
It's my opinion. Don't kill me. let's settle down. Let's just give me better opinions here. But I feel like it wasn't as impactful as his first.
It wasn't. No, it wasn't. Old Red came out. He had to get the smacking with the ratchet till the red bottom of the clip, like the closed caption or something like that.
Now the machete can take your side, and then the translation.
Oh yeah.
The translate. I feel like they wasn't feeling like that, but I caught it.
It was I had to watch that round.
Smack! Tail Brandon! I'll trail Brandon! Go with that male standing fist behind his head for the bang! I can mailman him, have him
Fist behind his head for the bang. I can mailman him.
Oh man.
The dunk. I can mailman him.
Oh, that was fire. That was fire.
I can mailman him. Are we serious?
Because I got to get all.
Oh my goodness, leave your knowledge in your background. Hip hop is real.
That was fire.
I like that line.
That was fire.
They zoomed in on you for this line.
Oh yeah.
You let more bull come out of your mouth than a Philly nigga.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. Man, see, I catch bars. I catch bars like this. Wishmaster.
Wishmaster. Red Jim's got a demon inside. It's different level. It's different.
Red Jim's got a demon inside. Okay.
Fire.
What was the Gatling gun? Give your T-1000 no liquid metal.
Yeah.
The Terminator.
AR and HD.
Oh man.
AR and HD hard past the fraud.
Oh wow.
AR and HT.
That was crazy.
I like Red better than the second, man. I'm in a sense I'm a bar catcher. I'm a bar catcher. So.
AR and HD. That's really hard.
Yeah.
Fire.
I gave the second. Me personally, gave the second round to.
I think Red got the second pretty clear. Pretty clear. I mean.
How you feel, dude?
I feel like he got it clear. I feel like the energy definitely dropped. And Old Red's skills is just crazy. Champion.
I think what Brizz needed to do in the second is what he did in the first. And that was like have a little bit more, intricate things in the second round. Because when you got to Brizz, when you really look at Brizz's second round, he's using the same red stuff that he used in the first round. So now it doesn't come off as good as it did in the first.
It's not fresh anymore.
Yeah, you heard it already. So he's still using the same type of red flips. And then, when you got Old Red coming out the way he did in that second round with those lines, man.
Very
AR,
creative.
HD is like...
Creative. He's everywhere.
I mean, by this, to me, if you have Red in the second, because I feel like the battle was decided in the third.
Okay.
In the building I had it Actually, in the building, I left this as debatable because it was that close.
Yeah.
But after watching it on cam, it was 1-1 going into the third for me, and I felt the third round, I feel like this is the clear round of the battle if any round is clear in Red's favor. But let's get into what Brizz was talking about. He was talking about not being motivated.
And this is why I gotta step down, take less money, and come battle you in a small room. I wasn't motivated for this battle. How real is that? Smack call said, Brizz, nigga, we bringing that feeling back. I said, cool. He said, you got old Red. I said, nigga, I ain't feeling that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
He needs to say you got to do something smack, even if you got to bring Young Ill back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
I love this part from Brizz. You know, he wasn't in his round, but I think old Red interrupted him and said, I was on Urban Plaza. And he said, no, you wasn't. No, you wasn't.
That's a
Stage 48.
Oh,
I'm like, yo.
That's why you've done none, and I'm 6 battles in Irving Plaza. You sleep. So Smack sent me to wake your worthless ass up. That was in stage 48. Light shit.
Right into it.
Yeah, he did.
Walked him right into it. My goodness.
Like he get points for that for me. I'm sorry. And he talked about him fixing his tooth, which I've heard before. And I like this line to me was bad, but the way he flipped it, only person like Brizz can do this. He said 5 guys, Red Robin. I'm like, where you going with this? But he said in Jersey, Arts is Batman.
Well, in Jersey, Art's Batman and Red Robin. He a sidekick.
Red Robin.
I mean, that's fire.
Yeah, it was.
He had a cool third. He
Yeah.
had a cool third, but I felt like it doesn't match up to a Red in the third. You know what I mean? We're talking about even the way Red opened up his third, saying, "Look, you took this line from me, you took that line from me. Pistol whip until I get it in the 9." Like that's to me that's very similar right there. I mean, then the superiority message, you condescending. Let it sing for the principal.
To let it sing for the principal. Like Mr. Clark caught him in the bathroom. If this was Mr. Who?
Mr. Clark caught him in the bathroom. You lean on me.
It was too much.
If it's beef, I got hired for Brandon. Rally in the street like a protester.
Yeah.
The Dennis Smith NC State.
Yeah.
Winning like 82. What are we doing?
A lot.
I catch bars. I'm sorry. Huh? Chef Raw put Rock on the Ave. I feel like he kind of surf thing. He kind of flipped surf because you kind of shouted out surf for the next bar. So I feel like that line right there was surf inspired. You know what I mean? Chef Raw Rock trying to get smacked down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You, all of y'all will get murdered when it bursts. Get the rock and let them live. Courtesy of surf. Free to win. Surf.
Get to Rock and leave him alive. Courtesy of surf. Beautiful way to end the round. So I think for me, Red closed better. I gave the battle to Red in 2 and 3.
I agree with you.
The second can be debated, but I imagine that to Red.
I have Red winning rounds 2 and 3. The first though, I'm not gonna be mad if anybody says like Red got it 3-0 because it was that close.
Oh,
I've seen that a lot.
Yeah.
I've seen.
I'm seeing people saying Brizz won too.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, but it's been like, I'll be honest, it's been far and few between in comparison to.
I didn't read comments
Red.
lately, so
I don't think the small rooms work with Brizz Rawsteen's style.
I can argue that it does.
It does, but then it's like when I'm listening to the lines that he has, these are like haymaker, big room lines that they were hitting the big room.
Here we go. We was doing fine this entire time, chilling. You know what I mean, relaxing, soft spoken, and now here we are with disagreement. I disagree, Tech.
What are you disagreeing about?
I felt
this
like
was in a big room.
If these same lines was in a big room, you'd have had that Calico versus Brizz feel. That's what I think. I think the smaller room for this instance,
that's a bad feel.
Save him. It saved him a little bit.
Oh,
I think so. Some of those lines, like, come on, like, no offense. No, I'm not trying to. Come on, I'm just speaking my mind here. The Starburst wouldn't have worked. As opposed to some of the shit that was Red was saying, I feel like it would have exploded the building. Like, can it be? You know what I mean? What we talking about? But I also want to see Red on the big stage. I felt like what Brizz Rawsteen was saying was right in the third. Like, I've rocked big rooms. I've rocked big stages. And you getting lit in a small room. So we definitely got to see Red in a big room.
Yeah, I think Red needs to get on the stage so we can see how the crowd takes to him. Because Brizz does have that big stage feel. Like, he can entertain. A big stage might have saved him, actually.
That's what I think.
I disagree, but you know, we'll see. We'll see.
But you know what? Saying that it would have saved him is like almost like it would have been a crutch for Brizz. You know what I'm saying? Because you could hide a lot with performances on the big stage.
But I'm just saying, like, something was off because I felt like his rounds weren't too different from the rounds that he gave Calico. It's just that in a small room, you know, people are not going to nitpick or stop you or try to boo you or nothing like that. You get straight. So in a small room, he got straight through his material. It kept his momentum as opposed to the big stage.
Yeah.
And
that's what I'm saying.
In short term, he needs to pick it up a little bit.
Okay.
Is what it seems like you both were alluding to.
His writing?
Yeah.
Content.
Okay. And I wouldn't even go far as right. I would just go far as how everything lines up.
You're not gonna say that it's his writing?
No, I mean, Brizz Rawsteen can be very entertaining and have a lot of punches,
which he displayed in the first.
Spread it out, and they work very well. So I just think, like you said, content, material, the way it's lined up, the way the structure in the round, the way it's lined up. I don't know. This you can't win battles with, you know.
All right, the last thing I'm pretty sure everyone wants us to talk about regarding this round was they sent Brizz was talking through O-Red's round in the third.
Yeah.
Okay, but O-Red, I gotta be, you know, even kill here. You know what I mean? O-Red talks to those rounds too.
Yeah.
It's not so. It's kind of just a tit for tat in a sense.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna leave it at that.
Okay.
Champion.
I was the one to hate. Nobody gave a damn. Told me to my face. I ain't in their plans. Now I'm getting funnel cake. They wanna shake my hands.